Morning, everyone, and welcome to the All Sports Podcast. My name is Sumit Kadav.
I'm Liam McDonald. Here's the composure down there is Lachie Turner.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
No. You don't get to. I'll quickly read out the tweet. Someone said, I can't believe someone sent me this. I think Nick sent me this, and this shouldn't surprise you. Have you ever thought that someone has masturbated to you? And then someone replied to that saying, no, because I doubt it, and then put the skeleton thing. And then someone replied to that one, said, run down a quick one just for you, brother.
And so we start off.
Seen that?
Yeah, a gazillion times. And so we start off this episode by Loggy telling a very masturbatory joke.
No.
The links to all the socials will be in the description down below.
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, no!
Please check them out.
No.
Australia gotta win. Let's fucking go. We're in
Finally.
Australia's gonna win the tournament now. You heard it here first.
Well, I mean, you guys lost to India and South Africa being very lazy. That's pretty shit.
We're gonna win the whole thing. Let's fucking go.
It's good to have optimism, though.
That's all I've got at this point.
Yep.
Why does he look as confused as his birds? You know, you're allowed to contribute to the discussion, Lachie.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, contribute. And I would also like to congratulate India on getting their 8th consecutive wins against Pakistan in ODI World Cups, effectively bending over Pakistan and ramming them down the asshole. So, well done.
Effectively.
Very much.
They did it without graphically doing it on camera.
Yeah, absolutely. That was beautiful to watch. And also, I would also like to congratulate Afghanistan for registering their 2nd ever win in ODI World Cups against the defending champions England. So that was very entertaining to read about after the game.
Did England forget how to bat, or did they forget how to bowl?
No, both.
And also, okay.
And also, but what they didn't forget is how to make up excuses. The fact that India produced dust bowls and they didn't have their star player Ben Stokes play.
Love the good old dust bowl argument.
Oh, absolutely, I know.
Why do you look so puzzled?
He's still clueless.
Most quiet I've ever heard you.
Because I don't particularly want that fucking thing what I said out there.
Loggy, you realize we don't have to be extremely formal every time we begin a podcast episode, right?
I know, but that's fucking.
It's fine. It's a funny joke.
No, that's not a funny joke.
Yes, it is.
You were laughing like a madman at it earlier.
What?
You were laughing like a madman at it earlier.
Huh?
Ooh, also,
unlucky. We've started.
Yeah.
We get with the program.
Contribute.
What?
Also,
we're currently in an episode. He looks like he's hit like 3 blunts at once.
Yeah, I know. Literally, you look
Where
very
am I?
high.
What year is it? Where's Shaggy?
2008.
Where's Shaggy?
Anyways, Liam, who did you say you thought was going to be the highest run scorer of this World Cup?
Did I say I thought anyone was going to score the most?
Oh no, who do you think?
Well, I would have said Trav Head, but he's going to miss the half the bloody thing. So
yeah, pretty much.
So I have to go with Mitch Marsh.
Mitch Marsh. What about you, Loggy? Who do you reckon?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, put him on the spot. He's got no idea.
Absolutely. Force him to contribute, you know?
It won't be in Australia, I can tell you that much. The way that they've been playing. No one's playing with any heart, except for Glenn Maxwell, of course.
He's a bowler nowadays. He's not a bat. He's a bowler.
I'm going to have to go with one of the Indian batsmen. I don't know.
Go on. Go Rohit Sharma. Go on.
I'm not going to go Rohit Sharma, but I'm not going to pick one player, but I'll pick any of the Indian batsmen.
Fucking get off the fucking fence and pick a player.
Come on, just one.
The question is not who's going to be the lineup that scores the most runs. It's going to be which fucking player.
I don't know which players are going to score runs, but my gut feeling is that it's going to be one of the Indian top order players.
So you don't
Well,
know
which
any
one,
of
though?
the Indians.
Which
I
one?
don't fucking know.
Pick one out of random. Out of 1, 2, 3, pick one.
Oh, fuck. No, you're not going to put me on the fucking spot like that. You already
Well, we
did that
have,
to me.
so fucking do it.
Go on.
You did that to me before, and I'm not doing it now. So fuck off.
You're doing
I'm
it now.
standing my
Do it.
ground. I'm standing my ground now.
Okay,
I'm
so
saying-
Lockie's
Well-
gone for the entire Indian lineup to score the most of the World Cup.
Yeah.
No, I said
Pretty
one of
much.
the top
Yeah.
order batsmen.
So before this tournament, I told Shubman Gill. But the thing is, he missed out the first two. The thing is, he missed out the first 2 games because of he got dengue. And the current leading run scorer right now is not an Indian, is not an Australian, it's not a New Zealander, it's not even a South African. It's Mohammad Rizwan from Pakistan.
Yeah, but he
scored-
stinks.
He scored 248 so far.
He stinks
Devin
against India.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he scored a 50,
Isn't it-
almost a 50.
Yeah, but Bumrah fucking bowled him, didn't he?
Oh fuck, mate! Bumrah started it. That what was it? The off cutter to Rizwan and the leg cutter to Barbara Azam that literally kissed the bails. Nothing
Bumrah
fell off.
owes me
but
50
but
bucks.
literally, the left bail is the only thing that fell off. That's how much it just kissed the stumps. It wasn't even a kiss. It was like a small peck. It was a beautiful ball.
Fucking
But yeah, look, Devin Conway's number 2. He scored
I should have
229
Devin Conway.
runs.
So, oh, well, no, I'm sticking to Mitch Marsh because I'm a Patriot.
But nah. And then Rohit Sharma's number 3, scoring 217 runs. And then you have De Kock at number 4. He's on 209 so far. So, everyone's going pretty good.
Look at him about to break.
Logie, what are you doing?
No, it's just my younger self playing up there, hearing the name Decot. So
Imagine what South
Oh, yeah.
Africans are going to do if they either win the World Cup or he top run scores.
who?
Oh, De
Just
Kock.
the entire country of South Africa.
You know what he did? He did put his Decock inside Australia when he fucked them.
Oh, absolutely. That was a beautiful innings there.
Oh, Jesus.
But
Christ.
fuck him, he's still a flog. He should have been suspended back in 2018 for the South Africa's thing. I'm
You know
still
what?
not about that. So
It's a
You
good
can you
thing
can
we're not
keep
to the
you
point
can
where we're
keep
making ad money.
crying about that, but yeah.
Guarantee you this episode would not make ad money if we were up to the point where we're making ad money.
Mm-hmm.
mate, well, I said, look, in order to get to that point, we actually need to put him out there.
You know what? That's fair. That is fair.
That is fair. That is fair.
Coming from a guy who said, yeah, let's make the Spike game and let's have this and let's have that by 2026. Well, we got to start somewhere, and we start by putting shit up.
Well, you're right.
Well-
It definitely is shit.
Absolutely.
We got to figure out shit.
Yeah, and definitely got to figure it out. Shit should go in the toilet.
And the internet.
Yeah. Definitely not anywhere else.
Oh, don't. No, we don't need to bring up that.
Why we'll bring up what? So what's the next?
I know
what's
exactly
the
where
game
someone's
tonight
going
in the
with
World
that.
Cup?
The game tonight is De Kock versus Netherlands.
Oh, well, De Kock's going to put his cock in the Netherlands, so
Absolutely.
South Africa.
Absolutely.
Do they have
Absolutely.
Tom Cooper playing?
What?
Tom Cooper, is he playing for the Netherlands?
I don't think so.
I thought he retired, to be completely honest.
No. There are only
Well,
3 Netherlands players that I know. You have Max O'Dowd, Bas de Leede, and you have Logan Van Beek. These are the only 3 Netherlands
You don't know
players.
Van der Merwe?
Who, the what now?
Van der Merwe.
Van der Merwe. Ooh, name seems to.
Dude, they literally have an Indian.
Oh, they do. Oh my God, they do. They got a Punjabi.
what?
I mean, to be honest, is not that surprising. You see, like Canada's and Hong Kong's, and
And
they're
the
all teams.
US.
And the US, they're filled with Indians. You can't even call them US team.
Well, you can because they're
You,
probably
you
US
can
citizens.
you can just call them whitewashed Indians.
Oh.
Well, what the hell are you then?
I am partially whitewashed Indian. You don't see me playing for Australia though. Yeah.
Mate, he's got you there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kick
shut
the
up.
fist
Anyways,
on your own chest.
today we have South Africa versus Netherlands. Tomorrow we have New Zealand versus Afghanistan. I will see if we can get another upset. And then Thursday you have India versus Bangladesh.
Hey, so South Africa, Netherlands, who wins?
South
The
Africa.
cock.
I'm going for
But
the underdog. Up the Netherlands.
And
Fuck
the
South
cock.
Africa.
The cock is going to score pretty much like 100.
And then
Oh,
Afghanistan's going to beat New Zealand.
I okay.
And then Bangladesh is going to beat India.
Shut the fuck
And
up.
Australia's
What?
going to beat
Shut,
Pakistan.
shut your
What
disgusting
world
I am
are
the
you
trash
kiss of
living
mouth.
in?
death. I am the kiss of death.
And Pakistan's going to
Why-
roll over Australia
Why
again.
peasants? I was expecting you to say that. You know,
Up the
hush
underdogs.
peasants.
Yep, up the underdogs. Pakistan's going to chuck on a strap on and fuck Australia to nevermore.
What
Yeah.
the fuck has this episode been
Yeah.
so far? We've been.
Vulgar.
Yeah.
Who decided to
Yeah.
add a bit of spice to this? You know.
You
Mhm,
with the
mhm.
tweet.
I feel bad for Kane Williamson though. Fuck, he got smashed on the hand versus Bangladesh and he had to retire hurt. I don't even know if he's playing against Afghanistan.
So Afghanistan are going to win then.
Oh,
I
actually,
mean,
you know what?
they
Speaking
still
of
need to
cricket,
get
did
they
you
still need
hear?
to get through Conway.
Sorry, speaking of cricket, did you hear that in the 2028 Olympic Games, the T20, like it's in the Olympic Games, cricket,
Yeah.
best
it is,
time in
it
like
is.
Terrible
100
idea.
years.
That sounds like
Yeah.
a terrible idea.
Yeah,
be
because
test
India's gonna win
matches.
it all
They
anyways.
played test matches at the Olympics.
Yeah, test match cricket. No, but that's not the only thing. I saw
Yeah, the Olympics will go on for an
softball got
entire
added.
year then.
Softball got added. Flag football, gridiron got added.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a condition of cricket getting in was flag football also had to get in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So,
That's fair.
yeah, well, it'd be interesting to see what teams actually qualify for the 2028
Oh,
Olympics.
absolutely.
How are they even going to decide that?
No idea.
Well, they have with the Olympic Committee have to sit down with the ICC to come up with like a kind of like
So India are going to automatically be in then if they have to sit
I
down
mean,
with the
you
Indian
could pretty
Cricket
much
Council.
look. You could almost guarantee that there are probably 4 to 5 countries that are guaranteed as well. India,
India, Australia,
New
India,
Zealand.
Australia, New Zealand, England. That's 4 already.
Oh,
And then you
fuck,
have
Pakistan, Sri Lanka.
Pakistan, Sri Lanka. You got 6 there. Bangladesh, maybe.
South Africa.
South Africa as
Oh
well.
fuck, yeah.
So
Kind of
that's about 7, 8.
So all the test nations are going to.
Yeah, true. And then you never know. You might have some because there won't be. I don't think there will be any like qualifiers. I mean, if there are, then I guess this is all we're going to see. But if
It's
there
going
aren't
to be
any,
like a mini World Cup or a
pretty
bigger
much,
World
yeah.
Cup. Maybe there might be more
except
teams.
like if there aren't any like
Fuck, can you imagine,
qualifiers,
though?
then you'll have like other nations coming in as well, like Hong Kong, Oman,
But
and
can you
China,
imagine, right?
Canada and
Because
shit.
you look at where that Olympic Games is, what, in LA?
Yeah,
Imagine the marketing and like branding and
Well, they've already got like Major League Cricket. In
pretty
America.
much.
yeah,
Yeah,
but they're going to be seeing the likes of, I mean, what at that point, or maybe not Coley and Smith, but you know they'll.
Coley might hang on. That
yeah.
guy's
Colin
never-
and
Oh, actually,
Smith is
might as
playing
well.
in the
Smith is,
major league as well, so you never know.
you know, but they'll get to see, you know, the bigger nations, you know,
Trav Head.
to them,
Trav Head is
Mm.
Australia's leading.
to
run
them,
scorer.
they don't even know that cricket is actually the second most popular sport in the world.
No, exactly. Yeah, they're still stuck up on NFL and baseball. So
And basketball,
Hey, don't
and basketball,
diss
yeah.
basketball.
and basketball. So it'd be good for them to like expand their roster a bit. And yeah,
yeah, see
nice.
what the old leather ball and a willow bat can do.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But
I
you know,
mean,
massive crowds.
we all know the
If they
last
get,
time.
if they, they'll get massive crowds too. Don't underestimate that. I mean,
No, absolutely. I mean, I mean, you can't underestimate the players as well. Like the last time a baseballer played cricket, he fucking smacked around in the BBL. So
exactly. Oh yeah, no. I'm trying to think of his name now.
forgot about it, actually. Yeah,
Was it somebody Bennett?
hold on.
I have no idea.
I remember
didn't
watching.
realize a guy that played baseball played.
He may have played for the Heat or the Hurricanes. I can't.
I don't think he played for the Hurricanes. I think it was the Heat. Sorry, yeah, I think it was the Heat.
I'm pretty sure it was the Heat. It was either the Heat or the Hurricanes. But yeah, no. Look, it's it'll be interesting to see how.
Oh, he played for the Hurricanes.
Okay, so I was partially right. The
You're right
Hurricanes.
with
What
the
was his
Heat.
name? It's blurry. Yeah,
Blurry.
show me your name.
Oh,
You need to get glasses checked if it's blurry.
but well, after we find out who it
His
is, we'll
name
move
is
on
not
to.
here.
We'll stay in America, and we've got something to talk about. But we've also got a bet. The loser has to do what the other person has told them to do, pretty much.
So you have to do a wax.
Not necessarily.
All right, so
Not necessarily.
Ideas around.
all right. So before we move on to the NFL, because there was some.
So what was the name of the dude?
I couldn't find it. I could not find it.
Right. So
It was
this
annoying.
this is worth a clip, right?
Apparently.
My reaction. This is going to be processed. So my bet is, obviously, we know what jersey I'm wearing. I'm wearing my Josh Allen jersey. You know, he's my favorite player. He's my guy.
He's washed up.
He's my guy. Washed up. Yeah, right. Fuck
Aaron
it.
Rodgers.
Shut up. Let me explain. So, Josh Allen is my guy. You know, we all know I have pretty much an obsession with him. Or not an obsession. I just have a love affair with him. I love him. So my bet is I think he's
Obsession.
going to win the MVP, right? But I want to make a bet with you, Liam. If he wins the MVP, you must. Oh, sorry. I will buy you a long VB long neck.
Oh fuck!
You must drink it without making faces. And you must say after you've had it, this actually isn't as bad as I thought. But
I can feel myself dying already.
But if he doesn't win the MVP, what do I get to do?
This is a tough call. This is a really tough choice.
One VB long neck.
Come on, mate. This is going on TikTok.
You know what? If he doesn't win the MVP,
Yeah.
how many interceptions does he have at this point in the season? He's got like 4.
He's got 6, I think.
Okay. How many games are left in the season, roughly?
We're in week. They played like another 11 games.
Okay. You have to do. Do I want to make it fireball? Fuck it. If he doesn't win MVP, you have to do a shot of fireball for every 2 interceptions he throws this season.
Oh,
Hey, I was thinking about making it a shot of fireball for every pick he's thrown.
that's
that-
right.
So I'll
That's
do for
right.
every 2 picks that Josh Allen throws this season, you have to do a shot of fireball.
For those who don't know,
You
Fireball.
want to say it?
I've had a very, very, very bad encounter with Fireball.
What do you mean? You have a love story
And-
with
But
I will actually measure out an actual shot. I won't guess.
Yeah,
I
we
will
won't
actually
do what
measure
he
it.
won't do what Adrian did.
It will be an actual
what?
shot. It won't be.
Oh, I already feel my chest burning.
Yeah, well, you're making me do a VB long deck, so
You know what? Deal. I'll do it. I'll do it. I will do it, and I will sit there and try not to poke faces.
no, you can make all the faces
Well,
you want.
you can make faces, but try not to do something else. So, yeah.
All right, deal. So if he wins MVP, you have to do a VB long neck without making a face and say that you like it. And if he doesn't,
you have to do a shot for every 2 picks he throws this season.
so if he only throws like,
When did they do MVP before playoffs?
I think so, yes.
Okay, so it'll be every pick up until the point they announce MVP.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, not including postseason because they only grade MVP on the regular season, not the postseason.
Okay.
That's it. Okay, deal. That is the clip that's going on TikTok. Summit, you need to make a clip out of that.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
He'll need
I'll
me to
edit
send it to him.
Will you be able to do that to him? Send it to him today?
If it depends.
I mean, you don't need to send it to me. You can just chuck it up on the Google file thing.
Oh yeah, and then let Summit just fucking find it.
And I can download it from there. And yeah.
But all right, so speaking of NFL, I want to talk about a player who, at the start of the season, was talked up as an MVP candidate, and just hasn't. He hasn't lived up to the expectations of that so far. And I'm talking about Jalen Hurts. And I'm saying that because...
Are Philadelphia still winning, though?
So they're still winning, but
yeah.
I'd be tempted to say that it's in spite of him.
Not because of?
Not because of him. Like, they had their first loss yesterday. They lost to the Jets, who were without 2 of their starting corners. He threw 3 interceptions.
Yikes.
He has thrown 7 touchdowns against 7 interceptions, and he's lost a fumble and has rushed for 2. So he almost has as many turnovers as he does touchdowns. Now, we're only a quarter of the way into the season, and he already has more turnovers than what he did last season.
Jalen Hurts already.
Yes. He threw either 6 or 7 interceptions last season, I'm pretty sure. He's already thrown 7 this season. And I don't know what my thing about him, though, is that people, I'd say that he definitely made progression last year, but to say that he was an elite player, I think is a bit of an overstatement because he threw, right, the weapons that he has. He had Miles Sanders, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert, 4 really good weapons. Plus, he's behind the best offensive line. He only threw 22 passing touchdowns. Only 22. And didn't pass for 4,000 yards.
See, but that's the thing. Not every player needs to be in the running for MVP, do they?
But he finished second in the MVP voting. When
yeah,
that
imagine winning factored in a lot.
I think if you put him in a different situation, say you put him behind the worst offensive line, which is the Giants, he wouldn't be anywhere near the player that he was. I think if once they lose some of the offensive linemen, it's going to be shocking. Like, they got to him a few times yesterday. They pressured him.
And he panicked?
He panicked.
I know I'd panicked if I had a whole bunch of like over 300-pound men in armor just running at me.
And so that's something that I found, a bit interesting. But the Jets defense, they've gone up against the 3 of the top quarterbacks this season. They picked them off 8 times. They picked off Allen 3 times. They picked off Mahomes once. and twice, and they picked off Hurts 3 times.
Imagine if the Jets had a good quarterback.
At the moment, all he has to do is just manage. They're 3-3 now, so that's good on them. But I mean, there were a few upsets, not just the Jets game. The Browns beat the 49ers.
What the fuck?
And the Browns didn't have Deshaun Watson.
What the fuck?
This Cleveland defense is
something else.
It is actually. I'd actually be tempted to say it's the best defense in the NFL. I think it is. What if Deshaun Watson can figure it out and finally go back to what he was in Houston before
everything
happened with him and the civil lawsuits? They're potentially a top 3 AFC team. They're up there. They would be right up there with like Buffalo, Kansas City, Miami. Who's another AFC team? Well, they're the top ones that come to mind. So that was when I saw the score there, I was a bit like, fuck me, all right.
Ain't no way.
And well, I think that the Patriots are. I think they have got a massive problem.
They can't play football.
I genuinely think Belichick, without Brady, is just a mid. I mean, his record speaks for itself. Without Brady, he's just a mid coach. Yes, he's a good defensive coach. No one's going to ever deny that. But offensively, he has got no fucking idea what he's doing. So, Mac Jones isn't as good. And there's a Patriot guy that I used to follow on TikTok. I unfollowed him because he was just shitting me to tears with his biased bullshit.
Is it the same? Is that the Boston guy as well? Is it the same dude?
Yep. He just pisses me off with his biased bullshit. For example, he thinks. Well, he rates Mac Jones over Josh Allen, which is just like fucking ridiculous. And then he rates Tatum over Giannis, which is also, I think, a little bit ridiculous. Like, we're talking about accolades. I mean,
if we're talking 3-point shooting, then yes, Tatum beats Giannis.
But if we're talking about
everything else,
Giannis is like miles better.
Miles. Okay,
maybe not miles better, but if we're accolades, Giannis shits on him.
Giannis been around longer.
It doesn't fucking matter. But yeah, like I'll be curious to see. I'll be curious to see what he has to say about this shit show, because he dead set predicted that they were going to finish like 12-5. They're 1-5 at the moment.
So they're just going to go on an 11-game winning streak. It'd be fine.
If they go on an 11-game winning streak, I'm actually going to shoot myself in the fucking head. I am not going to put up with this bullshit. Oh, Josh Allen is such a mid-fucking quarterback. Oh, yeah, this and
Josh Allen's got nothing on Lamar.
Well, actually, speaking of Lamar, he only just got over the line, but there's a worrying trend with him now. He's turned the ball over the last 3 games. Each of the last 3 games, where he's looked like more of a runner than a passer.
So he's looking like Lamar Jackson. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, and I mean, again, there has to be a point where they
Is Beckham mad yet?
Not quite yet. I'm actually very surprised with that. It actually hurts to see, as a Giants fan, which I'll get to them in a second because they're in a complete ball of shit at the moment. But as a Giants fan, to watch him ball out or like have one of his like he had a catch and it just looked like prime Odell Beckham, and it was like, why don't you come back home? Why don't you come back?
Offer him enough money.
Actually, I don't think money had anything to do with it. But that was it's a bitter pill to swallow. But look, they have. This is what they do, though. You expect them to win well, and they just get over the line. There's no consistency. The receivers aren't helping dropping catches, but it's also to do with the ball placement. You know, if the receiver has to turn back like that to get the ball when the, you know, and he's say throwing it like from there and, you know, you're running this way, if you have to turn back and like stop, obviously that's
setting you up for trouble.
It says that it was an underthrown ball. So, and you know, we know the story. He just hasn't looked anywhere near what he was like when he threw the 36 touchdowns. He hasn't come close to that. He's not close to that at the moment. He's not close to that at the moment. He's on pace to maybe throw 20, 25, which is nowhere.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine until it comes to the playoffs where he has to actually like throw.
You have to get to the playoffs first to suck in the playoffs.
That's true. And, you know, we'll just touch up on the Giants at the moment, and then we can move on to the AFL Trade Period, which is just...
What the fuck? But yes, keep going.
The Giants are now, we all know what I was like before the start of the season. I was hyped.
Danny Dimes is going to win the MVP. I do believe was a preseason prediction that hasn't made it on the internet, but it was made.
Obviously as a joke, but...
At the time, it wasn't a joke.
You know, at the time it wasn't a joke, but 6 games into the season.
He's not having a good time, he's Danny Dimes.
After I thought they were going to be an MVP, a playoff team, they have
become the Giants of old.
They're 1-5. Their offense actually fucking stinks.
Do you guys still have your pick? The Giants still have their pick, or have they traded it?
What pick?
Their first round pick.
No, we still have it. At the moment, it's a top 10 pick. But the offensive line's a mess. The defense has actually got 5 takeaways in the last 3 weeks. They're actually playing really well as of now.
It's just the offense can't.
Offense is shit. Like, the backup quarterback played better than what Danny Dimes did and Tyrod Taylor. He played better. They were robbed of a pass interference call on the last play of the game, which meant that the Giants should have had another chance to win. But there is so many flaws on this offense. Like, the offensive line's shocking, but Danny, I think it's time that they've got to move off Daniel Jones.
Like, give him a 5-year contract.
It's an American sport. They can get rid of contracts like that. They'll brush them under the side. Look at what Collingwood did to Brody Grundy. They brushed that aside. Look what they did to Trelaw.
Paying for him.
Yeah, and look at Trelaw. I mean, they're paying for him. They tried to brush that aside. Now the AFL has made new rules with longer contracts. NFL, they don't give a shit because they've got fucking money coming out of their assholes. But I think it's time that this is pretty bold of me to really wish this, but they need to keep losing. They need to keep losing and draft a quarterback and hope
has talent.
That actually, that you know, doesn't have a fucking 3rd round grade like Daniel Jones did, and yet we drafted him a pick 6. And either go after Caleb Williams, who was the best college quarterback prospect since Andrew Luck, or you go after the North Carolina kid who has a fucking arm in Drake May. Now, you got to make sure that you finish lower than what the Vikings do, because they're more than likely going to move off Cousins.
So wait, they've got Justin Jefferson and they still suck.
Well, Jefferson's out.
Oh.
4 weeks.
Suck shit.
Yeah, no, my fantasy
team is cooked.
Yeah, no, I haven't even looked at the results. I'm too scared to. But yeah, if I were the Giants right now, I'd trade away some of these players, create cap,
Tankathon.
Tank for Williams is on. You will see that You will see me say that a lot now. Tank for Williams. Tank for Williams. Now, all right. So we've fucked off the NFL. I'm still very depressed with the way that they lost. Oh, and Josh Allen, as he does, threw 2 touchdowns, but also did throw an interception. That was tipped. So not necessarily his fault. But the AFL Trade Period, there has been some very strange, well, not strange moves,
Lachie
but
Schultz is worth a first-round pick, apparently.
he is. He's their best forward.
Yeah, but why are Collingwood giving up a first-round pick for Lachie Schultz? They don't need Lachie Schultz.
They feel like that their forward line could still improve. They wanted an upgrade of Jack Ginnivan, which, if you ask me, that's a big upgrade. You have Bobby Hill and Lachie Schultz in that forward line. That's a dangerous bit of forward line work there. Like, did you think of it like that or not?
No, not really. I was more like, what the fuck are they doing? They don't need.
They still need to upgrade their forward line. The one that really, and then what? Melbourne ended up getting a backup ruckman from Brisbane after they got rid of Grundy.
Tom Fullerton.
Which I think that's stupid because I think Brisbane lack a good ruckman. They don't have much ruck depth.
Yeah, we were going to play him though. So, did you see that we're going after a ruckman from Hawthorn for Gunston?
I didn't see that. No.
Yeah, some guy they took in like a mid-season pick, I think.
Oh.
But like everyone's like, whoa, if they do that, that's fucking dumb. Oh, where is it?
I don't understand. You can upgrade your rucks. You can upgrade your ruck. If you have an opportunity.
No, as in like if Hawthorn were to do it, it would be dumb.
Oh, yeah, no. But the thing I would rather, I'd rather see, look, as I said, I still think Brisbane can upgrade their ruck position. I don't think Oscar McInerney's that good of a ruckman. You can upgrade that. You can find a better ruckman out there.
There's not many. Like, you'd have to get someone starting ruck to get a better ruckman than Oscar.
If not, draft a ruckman. Draft the best ruckman that's in the draft right now. And develop him. McInerney's probably got 2-3 somewhat seasons left in him. Develop the ruckman through the twos, and then that's that. But and then obviously Liam Henry getting to St Kilda, that helps them for a bit more pace in their midfield.
What are you feeling about Essendon's moves?
My honest opinion, look, they're all upgrades with all that they're upgrades. Gresham replaces he replaces Snelling. That's a big one, and probably replaces Guelphy. He's a consistent, 1 goal against small forward, which
Guelphy was so good. Well, not last season, but the year before.
Yeah, that he got the
Then he got injured, and then
I think Gresham and Guelphy are the ones that would be the. But then again, though, Menzies was probably better than Guelphy last season. So it's like I'd actually like to see what Gresham and Menzies could do. Mackay's an upgrade over, Zef Thatcher, but I think he's an upgrade over Laverde. Actually, they were comparing him to Harris Andrews, and there's only one thing that Harris Andrews does better than Mackay, and that's actually disposals. So, and now that he's in a settled environment, because he's had multiple coaches when he was at North, he actually may flourish. And Goldstein, that's an upgrade over fucking Phillips. I don't care what you fucking say. Phillips was the worst player I've ever seen.
But you've got Draper and Bryan that you need to play, right? So I don't
Draper,
understand where
no,
Goldstein gets
don't.
forms.
Do not talk to me about Draper. He is turning 26 and he's the most fucking inconsistent player I've fucking seen. There's all this hype around him, right? All this hype around him.
But still, you've got two guys that played ruck for you last year, and you've brought in another veteran ruckman who's got like maybe 1-2 years left in
I'd
him.
rather him. Look, I still think, but they needed a veteran presence. You can't fucking trust Draper. Like, not a fucking hope in hell. The bloke can't get around the ground for a ruckman, which is fucking pathetic. Because around now these days, ruckmen have to get around the ground. And ruckmen are expected to take marks. He can't take a fucking mark. So, what the fuck? And then Nick Bryan, well, he's still young enough where he could benefit learning off Goldstein. And I think when he's fully cherry ripe, hitting his prime, he'll be our Dane Cox. Yes, that is a big call I've made there. I genuinely think that's what, because you got to remember, in his draft year, Nick Bryan, his midfielders that he was tapping it to, who went picks 1 and 2, were Rao and Anderson. So they were getting silver service from Bryan.
Yeah, but if you've got Goldstein, that's going to limit the amount Bryan plays.
Not necessarily. They really they want to play Bryan. But Goldstein's more so come over as like a playing.
Yeah, but he's going to want to play. He's not going to be happy playing like once a month.
I don't know if you looked at his interview that he had with the club, that suggests otherwise.
Because I would have thought that if he wasn't going to be playing most weeks, he would have just retired.
I mean, yeah. Look, you'd think any player would do that, but obviously he's got a bit of heart of him, which is really good. Why are you looking at me like that?
It's just you guys have spent a lot of money on not a whole lot of anything.
Look, it's fucking upgrades that they needed. Yes,
yeah, you've already got in Gresham, right? You've got a guy that wins you maybe one extra game a year. You've already got that guy.
Who's that?
His name's Stringer.
Yeah, but he's a mid-forward. Gresham's a small forward.
Yeah, but Gresham was a midfielder until last year.
Forward mid.
Yeah, and then he became a full-time forward because he didn't get any mid.
He said in his interview that he had the combination of forward mid throughout his throughout St Kilda. So
yeah, but not really last year.
Well, no, not really last year, but and then Xavier. Then the other one, Xavier Dursman. Now that's the interesting one. That is the interesting one to me because I think he's good enough to be in the best 22. If he's confident in himself, I don't think he's been confident within himself because of all the concussions that he's had. And obviously going to a club where, you just get fucking injuries, that
probably not the best choice of destination.
Well, I don't know. I think we've had a pretty, I may touch wood, this doesn't happen next season, but we've actually had a pretty decent run with concussions. It's more so like your hamstrings, your groins, your thighs.
Soft tissue going ping.
Yeah, it's like, oh, shit, my hamstring's gone. Oh, fuck, hang on, wait, he's done his thigh now? Oh, shit, hang on, your knee? Oh, wait, no, hang on, that's not soft tissue. Oh, fuck, your calf, your quad. What else? Groin, foot, toe.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone went and did like a bicep or something in Essendon.
Well, in order to do that, don't you need to actually go to the fucking gym?
Big call.
What do you mean, big call? Aren't I right?
I don't fucking know.
But
maybe.
Xavier Dursman, that is an interesting one. Like, in my opinion, I'd have him ahead of Durham.
Sammy Durham?
Yep. I went to a lot of games where if the ball wasn't near him, he was just walking.
So, who's going out? D'Ambrosio wants out.
Good.
I saw BZT doesn't want to come back. He's willing to go to the draft instead of come back to Essendon.
Yeah, look, I don't care. Look, as long as we don't have a fucking player that has like the most goals kicked on him.
You rated him at the start.
Yes, I know. I rated him, and well, the
Gave him
fact that
best on fucking first 3 games, didn't we?
sorry,
We gave him best on 2 of the first 3 games.
no comment. Yeah, no, we did. But look, it's all upgrades from here. You know what? All I can say now is, fucking they have the list of a top 4 fucking team right now. Even
So
I
you
don't
think
believe
they've had the best off season, huh? Best trade period?
fucking oath. We've done that for the last like decade, so it's a bit of time that we actually start producing, top 4 fucking finish. The Dodo Bird's fucking done us proud in his last year. I'm not even
One
confident.
last masterclass on the way out.
You know what's funny? I'm not even confident when I say that. I don't even believe that. I don't even believe the words that come into my mouth when I say that. Ugh. But yeah, so but I think not much has actually been said about the amount of players that have left Freo over the years. That is a big concern.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fine.
They'll be right.
They'll be right.
It's the Western Australia tax.
Oh yeah, no, who gives a fuck about them? They see themselves as one country, so it doesn't matter. But no, seriously though, it is actually a bit of a concern for them. I mean,
I really don't care. It's not like I'm a Fremantle fan.
or a West Coast fan.
No, but I'm looking at a Fremantle fan right now.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Look at him just chewing.
Hey, mate, I've still got my fucking breakfast to eat. I completely forgot about it until I looked over and I'm like, oh shit, hang on, I've still got to eat this.
Our podcast email still gets fucking messages from Fremantle because we put Fremantle as our favorite team.
I know. I've seen that.
It pops up in my notifications. It's like, fuck off, Fremantle. No one cares.
Fuck off, Rio. Hey, I want to see if I can break some trade news. I'll quickly go through. No, I can't say anything. No.
You're saying they're not active at like 11 o'clock on a Tuesday? Actually, doesn't it end tomorrow?
It ends tomorrow. But
all right, Gunston, is he going to get traded? Yes or no?
Apparently Hawthorn aren't even interested.
Yeah, they're not.
Lol.
I don't think he's going to get traded.
But
I also don't think he's going to get a game now because he said he wanted to get traded.
Honestly, I'd still have him ahead of fucking Hipwood after what we witnessed on Grand
Final.
Yeah, well,
tell that to Brisbane.
You can't tell me that you rate him.
I love Eric Hipwood.
Oh,
he annoys the shit out of me, but I love him.
I think the biggest one of all is that Carlton and Geelong are going really hard at Cam Rayner. Those are the reports.
Yeah, they're not going to get him.
I don't know.
If we lose Cam Rayner, I'm going to lose another favourite player and I'm going to cry.
Honestly, well, he's not much of a player anyway. He's just a bit player at the moment. He's not
a
He's not a star. He's not a star.
You shut the fuck up.
He's not a star.
I wouldn't say he's a star, but you shut the fuck up saying he's not much of a player.
He's a big player.
That's my fucking favourite player you're talking about. You get my man's name out your goddamn mouth.
Hey, look, man, you were giving me shit about my favourite player, so
yeah, but
hey.
Your favourite player actually is a star, okay?
Harsh peasant. What does that say?
You shut the fuck up, cunt. No, I'm not copping that from you, you rat.
Fuck you. I was going through.
No, I'd settle down, champ.
Hey, listen here, you fucking knucklehead. All right.
I am a knucklehead.
I watched a fucking clip where you went to go start the intro and you were like, hush, peasants, this is where greatness is born. And I've held that against you for so long, and now I get to do it back to you.
I will not accept Cam Rayner slander. When the fuck did you go and pop popcorn?
What?
He's eating fucking popcorn.
Oh, yeah, what the fuck? Fucking hell.
I did it this morning, and then when I left, I went and I got it.
Bro, I don't like seeing you twice through the fucking mirror. What the fuck?
I can see him more clearly in the mirror than I can his actual face because of the fucking sun behind him.
I know. Fucking sun.
Well, I mean, yeah, look, Liam, you're not wrong.
Fuck you.
But yeah, no. Any
least I can
future Cam
stand
Rayner
staying-
slander will not be tolerated from this person right here.
He's a bit player.
You're a fucking bit player.
You're a fucking bit person. Oh. Yeah, you like that?
I will amend it so it's a shot for every interception.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that now. No. Hang on, how many?
Well,
wait,
if you continue treating me poorly, then I might.
I treat you poorly. You fucking.
You guys really don't want to know what this guy fucking says or does to me.
Go on.
Tell
Out
us.
me.
No. For your reputation, I
Fuck
won't
my
say it.
reputation. Go after me.
No.
Go on.
See, I care about my friend's reputation.
Liam doesn't. Go for it.
No,
I don't care about my reputation. Go.
I care. I care about my friend and what people say to him. So
Now look at him going for some moral brownie points.
That's a
Yeah,
good
of-
excuse because
of
you're too
fucking
scared to say it
course.
out loud.
You know, I have my morals are up here. Like I
Look at
really
him
care.
trying to take the high ground.
Yeah, I'm going to take the higher ground. and, you know, I'm
He's
gonna
just
be the
too
bigger
scared.
person.
He doesn't want to say it
I'm
out
going to
loud.
be the bigger person, which is something that you're not used to seeing.
Mate, I'm both taller and have wider shoulders.
Okay, listen here, cunt.
You midget. Hit the gym, champ.
Fuck you, cunt.
And then maybe one day you might be as big as me.
What, you mean fat?
I said big. I didn't say anything about fat.
I think you did.
Mate, I'm an opening bat now.
Oh, here we fucking go. You went from fucking batting at number 11 to being a pointy captain, and then you're like, you know what? I'm going to put myself in an opening bat.
Yes, taking
Yeah,
one for the
in
team.
his defense, he has been doing pretty good. He scored 57 runs in 2 games, so
It's
Oh,
56
wow.
runs, actually.
56 runs.
Okay, well, there you go. That's,
It's not bad.
yeah, for a number 11.
No, I'm an opener.
Good opener, what are you on about?
Dude, I'm playing the same grade I was playing last season, and I'm opening the batting now.
How
I
the
scored-
fuck do you go
I
from
scored
number...
35 runs in 13 games last year. I've scored 56 in 2 this year.
Mate, you should have asked
I
for a
scored
promotion.
more
previous
runs
one, he
last
scored
season
41.
in 1 innings.
Yeah.
Well, I believe...
And yet I still bully you in the nets. I love it.
Well,
Hey, you want to know
okay,
something
saying
even
that, I
funnier?
think...
You want to know something even funnier? I've taken more wickets than Sumit this season. I only bowled in one of the games.
Oh,
Fuck
you're
you.
going to cop that, Summit?
Fuck
You're going
you.
to cop
You know
this
what?
from this arrogant captain?
I'm also
Hang on
gonna
a
defend-
fucking
That's
second.
okay. I mean, they can't play my balls. They can play
I
his.
am going to defend Sumit in saying
Hang on,
he's too
hang
good
on.
to get a wicket in our grade because they
Hang on.
can't fucking hit it.
Hang on. I just want to say, well, you don't want to bet me with my ego. Listen to fucking you for the last 5 to 10 minutes, you fucking flog.
What do you mean? He defended me. He doesn't have an ego. He's humble.
He has a fucking ego.
Sumit is actually too good to get a wicket because the other team can't actually get near the ball because it's doing so much. They actually just can't get near it. It's actually cooked.
It's annoying.
Well, all
You know
right.
what? I'm just gonna come around the wicket next game and aim stump to stump. That's it.
Just bowl Bumrah cutters.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
What do you think I've been bowling? Half my balls are boomerang cutters.
All right, fellas. I reckon what? You reckon we should call it an ep?
Yeah.
I reckon so too,
I think
fellas.
this is the most vulgar episode we've ever had. And that's saying something knowing us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I know, I
Absolutely.
guess speaker stayed. All right, so
Whoa,
Yeah,
that's
and
a
I
fucking
joined in on the
vulgar
vulgarism
end.
as well.
all right, so I reckon. Well, as you probably just heard, this is the end of this episode. Had a lot of weird stuff, especially at the start.
I can't believe Lachie started an episode like that. Unbelievable.
I know. I know.
Get fucking
So
rooted.
disrespectful.
I mean, I even had to introduce him because he wasn't talking.
Yeah.
No, it was probably the quietest first 10 minutes of an episode because Lucky didn't say a whole lot.
Hey, that's true. That's true. That was bliss while it lasted.
Fuck you both. More so, Liam.
Oh,
Fuck you.
Also, me.
Yes, you.
Well, you know what? From now on, you're only to refer to me as Sir Python. I'm not Liam anymore. I'm Sir Python.
You know, I'm gonna fucking refer you as my little bitch. All right, so shut up. All right, my name's been Lachlan Turner.
And I've been
Wait,
Lucky's little bitch.
I am Lachlan Turner. What the fuck? No, I am Lachlan Turner, and we're gonna close out this episode.
I am Sir Python.
And I am the guest speaker.
Toodles.
Bye.
Bye bye.